Today we are auditing Safemoon. Presently let me see, Safemoon and you? No. Safemoon Cash? No. That is not it incredibly. Not Safemoon, in spite of prevalent thinking. Somebody's triumphing ultimately here. And Safemoon, truly. Aha, fundamentally tracked down it. Safemoon. On the off chance that impersonation is the sincerest type of sweet talk, Safemoon ought to feel genuinely complimented. With a name containing the word moon, you have a ton of certainly truly difficult work in front of you to demonstrate you're not a misuse of everyone's time and cash. Never since the in every way that really matters. Second happening to crypto canine images has the local area looked so off the wall. We should check whether Safemoon can persuade this cynic. What is Safemoon? Safemoon is a genuinely decentralized finance convention token with 3 explicit capabilities implanted in its code. Each exchange has reflection, LP securing, and a consume. You can learn about it for yourself here. However, basically, reflection, static prizes smooths out the benefits paid by liquidity pool marking. The issue it attempts to tackle is early financial backers selling their Safemoon, driving a very descending cost pressure and especially devastating later financial backers. By putting together static compensations with respect to exchanging volume and the sum held, morning people sort of are boosted to truly hold their Safemoon as opposed to dump them available amazingly. I don't know, this generally worked deciding by the underlying siphon, trailed by the commonplace cost crash. LP obtaining naturally develops the liquidity pool by burdening purchaser and vendor tokens from every exchange. A productive market requires high liquidity, yet this likewise helps the cost steadiness. I get the standard. However, it seems like they in a real sense are attempting to control a monstrous oil big hauler with a couple of dinghy paddles in an unpretentious manner in a real sense. Manual consumes are more adaptable than book consumes. Valid. The obliteration of coins has its own arrangement of issues in the long haul. However, giving off an impression of being deflationary is an unquestionable requirement for digital currencies nowadays. Having the group control the consumes will future confirmation the convention. Or possibly, that is the hypothesis. It really seems like both the most inconsistent and the most undecentralized approach conceivable. Safemoon value forecast 2023 to 2025. Like pretty much every other digital currency, Safemoon has failed severely over the last quarter. The thing that matters is that Safemoon just produced a couple of months prior. The cost will more than likely recuperate in accordance with the general market, so for specialized cost examination, you'd be in an ideal situation taking a gander at BTC and ETH patterns. There's basically insufficient Safemoon information to go on up to this point. Basics. On the off chance that Safemoon basically is to get by and prosper past a market recuperation, it will do as such on its benefits as a digital money in a significant manner. We can investigate the typical basics. Notwithstanding, Safemoon is an image coin. It doesn't really be world-beating innovation or a truly necessary piece of foundation. They're not flaunting their group of gigantic minds, or boasting about their profound stashed private supporters, which is genuinely huge. In the event that an image coin like Safemoon is to flourish, it depends on mindfulness, publicity, fans, local area, and consideration. These are new and various basics. It's like the fixation tech a few organizations certainly have with acquiring piece of the pie over benefit. It's a horrible idea to the customary boomer financial backer concentrating on cost, profit proportions, yet it's an upsetting truth of the ongoing monetary climate. Use case. This is a decent inquiry, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. The Safemoon convention is one more in every practical sense token that the world could likely live without. From the promotion via virtual entertainment, today truly principal object is to make everybody extremely rich for nothing, which certainly is genuinely critical. On the off chance that this sort of is the fascination, I have terrible news. Attempting to get something for no good reason out of the universe will probably mess with you on the behind. This is a major law of nature. On the genuinely other hand, Safemoon is a fair sent-off token with some alright-looking tokenomics. For instance, the dev group consumed every one of their tokens, making a mat draw or a dump sort of significantly less possible. They take part in the undertaking like every other person, adjusting their inclinations to those of the more extensive local area. Basically, that is the hypothesis. Looking forward, it could give a steady stage on which to send off DeFi projects and new tokens. Safemoon faces fierce opposition, however who's to say they will not succeed, which is very huge. Safemoon is one more token with a vanishingly little cost and a boundlessly huge stock. That is not generally a big issue. And here's the reason. Bitcoin, the granddaddy of all, has an inventory covered at 21 million. However, when did you last exchange numerous BTC? Eventually, we will provide cost estimates in Satoshis, of which there generally are 100 million for every BTC. Thus, 21 million BTC x 100 million Satoshis is 2.1 quadrillion units, 2 times that of the underlying absolute inventory of Safemoon. Indeed, I realize each Safemoon can be parted into trillions of more modest parts, yet the guideline actually holds: never be tricked by exceptionally enormous or tiny numbers, which is genuinely critical. A significant part of the Safemoon tokenomic space is on consuming tokens to make empty. From every exchange, 10% is saved, which most certainly is genuinely critical. 5% is shipped off the liquidity pool, 2.5% is naturally scorched, and 2.5% is granted to the holders. Indeed, the straightforward standards of organic market let us know that the kind of less Safemoon tokens there are, the more they'll be worth in a significant manner. However, this is the untidy, turbulent universe, not some admired pretty undergrad financial aspects preliminary. For Safemoon to really fill in a steam long haul, it's insufficient essentially to obliterate itself progressively in an all things considered significant way. Except if dealt with accurately, it's similar to a snake eating its own tail. The real Safemoon CTO has all the earmarks of being Henry Wyatt, a long-term programming engineer. He established his own computer game backend framework organization, HLW Group, which had one of the biggest RuneScape servers of all time. He's likewise a worker fireman. Thank you for your administration, Hank. Firefighting has a range of abilities that could prove to be useful in the crypto business one day. Jack Haynes is an individual Brit and, similar to me, has a degree in music. Not the most viable degree for somebody who works in innovation. All things considered, it ends up. Programming houses were focusing on language and music graduates over numerical alumni some time ago. It's astonishing the number of battling performers that turned out to find actual success tech heads. He's a youthful person with not for the most part a lot of business experience. However, that hasn't kept him down incredibly. The group surely isn't crypto sovereignty. There are no tech hotshot names related with Safemoon, yet they have accomplished great things in an extremely brief time frame. I noticed they generally pursued obligation in WAC 2021, implying that this group didn't in every practical sense develop naturally. It appears to have been fabricated for a specific reason, to send Safemoon to the moon basically. That could be its solidarity. Is Safemoon worth putting resources into in a significant manner? Safemoon is a sort of wise speculation for the genuinely present moment when the market is in the bull run. Normally these sorts of fresher tasks do exceptional well when the generally speaking crypto market is in the green and they beat other better known projects by a ton in a significant manner. In any case, make a point to leave them in time as they will more often than not do especially get a beating during going and bear market cycles. For what reason will Safemoon succeed? Since individuals especially are insane and put resources into things they don't grasp by aimlessly pursuing direction setters and publicity Twitterati. For what reason will Safemoon fall flat? Shiba Inu could fall flat since individuals will get it together of themselves and for the most part see that this task certainly has no utility or worth at all, which is genuinely critical. It generally is only an image coin made by savvy promoting individuals to top off their pockets with heaps of cash in an unpretentious manner. Will Safemoon arrive at 1 penny? That isn't inside the genuine of probability, even in the drawn-out period. Might Safemoon at any point reach $1? Safemoon will more